yourself. Back on me.
A little fuzzy. Hello, everybody. Okay.
Alright. Did you know that 1 out of 11 people surveyed have reported a major spyware problem on their computers? And although 90% of home computers have been infected with spyware, the majority of people don't know how to protect themselves. Also, according to Lavasoft.com, in 2006, Americans lost $49.9 billion to criminals who stole their identity, a huge amount of this through the internet. Today I will be discussing with you the types of threats towards you as an internet user, tips on how to keep your computer safe, and how to protect yourself while on the go. There's many types of threats, but the first type of threat is malware, which is, according to safeonline.org, software that is intended to harm or deactivate computers. There are 3 main types of malware. First is viruses, which are a type of malware that criminals use to access your computer. They do this through distributing the virus through the internet from their computer to yours. Another type of malware is spyware, which is also known as adware. Spyware is used by hackers in 2 different cases. One, they can be downloaded right to your computer without your knowledge, which is done through visiting an unsafe website or downloading an attachment you thought was safe. Secondly, spyware can also take over your computer through advertisements popping up, and in extreme cases, track your movements, remember your passwords, and get into your personal accounts. Third, malware can be found in something called a botnet. Botnets are when an entire network, like an office setting, are infected by malware. This is when computers are taken over so that criminals can retrieve data such as passwords, social security numbers, and other account information used for various purposes such as stealing your identity, using your credit card, and hacking into your bank account. A second type of threat to your computer is spam and phishing. Spam and phishing are used by getting you to click on a link that is not safe. Spam and phishing are used in a number of ways as a threat. First, they send an email that appears to be legitimate by posing as an institution or a business. Secondly, they use websites and attachments to get you to click on their information, which leads to them infecting your computer. Lastly, cyber criminals will use the ploy that you need to act quickly, which causes many computer users not to spend the time to see if it is a reliable source. A third type of threat to your internet safety, especially when it comes to kids and young adults, is cyberbullying and stalking. Cyberbullying has become popular in recent years because it's very easy for someone to be anonymous on the internet. Types of stalking and bullying include rumors. Rumors can be used to spread untrue and hurtful messages about a person. The internet is fast, and one message can get out to dozens, even hundreds of people quickly. Secondly, threats through the internet are a big form of harassment, according to the National Conference of State Legislatures website. People are being harassed through instant messaging, social media, emails, and blogs. Lastly, cyberstalking has become a major issue in recent years. These types of stalking can range from misdemeanors to felonies. By putting personal information out there and having easy access to people all around the world, cyberstalking can be the worst type of internet harassment. Next, I will discuss how to keep your computer and yourself safe. You want to make sure to keep a clean computer. Make sure that your security software is up to date and is one that protects not only your internet, but also your computer system as a whole. Make sure to run your virus protection on a regular basis. And lastly, make sure when using any external devices like a USB port that you scan the device for any infected malware. Another way to keep your computer and you safe is to avoid being a victim. Keep personal information such as passwords and financial material out of emails or other unnecessary things. If it's for a website such as your online banking, make sure that it's the right website by checking the URL. According to webroot.com, a lot of malicious websites will be set up to look almost identical to the website you're using to visit. Check that URL is not just beginning with HTTP, but with an S on the end. This is a way to know that the website is secure. A second way to avoid being a victim is to remember the common phrase, when in doubt, throw it out. Cyber criminals will often use links in your email, social media, and online advertising to get you to click on something damaging to your computer. If it looks even remotely distrustful, it's best to avoid it. Lastly, you can always confirm the legitimacy of an email or a website by contacting the company. You can do this by using the information on an account statement rather than information from the email itself, because this could be another ploy to get you to click on something that you shouldn't. A third way to keep yourself safe on the internet is by protecting your identity. You can do this through a number of ways. Double check your privacy settings on any of your social media accounts. Try looking yourself up on Google and see what you can find. Whatever you see, others can see as well. Remember to only talk to people that you know. Secondly, don't give your password out to anybody. Your password should be for you and you alone. Set up security questions for instances where you forget your password or record it in a safe place. Lastly, don't talk to anybody you don't know. If someone contacts you through social media or email and you don't know them, take precaution. You can block a person from contacting you. Do not feel obliged to talk to them. If you wouldn't respond to them in person, don't respond to them online. Parents should also know that there are parental controls that can be used to keep your kids away from websites you don't want them to be on. Lastly, I will tell you how to keep yourself safe while on the go. Protect all devices that connect to the internet, not just your computer. This includes gaming systems and smartphones. Make sure that they are updated regularly and that you're not downloading suspicious links or apps. Use a strong password to log into your phone to keep unwanted people out. If a stranger gets a hold of your phone, they could easily get a hold of all your personal information you might keep stored on it. Lastly, use the when in doubt phrase again. If someone calls, texts, or emails you on your phone and it looks dishonest, do not respond. Look out for scams such as ads or texts popping up saying that you've won something you never applied for. Now that you know what types of threats are out there and how to protect yourself online and while on the go, you can feel at ease while browsing your favorite website or chatting with a friend through social media. Thank you.